Hey guys, David Miller, Phoenix, Arizona multimedia artist and educator. I want to tell you about a way that I have compiled my photos that is probably like the biggest attention getter I have when I have my art tables out in public. And that way is the custom viewmaster. So viewmasters are these old school toys. They came with a reel. The reel had 7 images on them when you inserted it in the viewmaster. And you looked through it, you got a very three-dimensional looking image. And of course, when I was a kid, we'd go to national parks and you could buy like viewmaster reels of the Grand Canyon or wherever it was you were. The reason why I'm showing you these though is because these are custom viewmasters. They have reels that are unique to me, that are designed by me. You can see my name on there. And I do it through a website, image3d.com, and the company itself, of course, is Image3D. So these guys are blue and white, but they have other colors. They have red, they have yellow, they have black, and I've done a viewmaster in each one. The reason why I make these, number one, I love toys in art. The very first viewmaster I made through Image3D was for an exhibit I did called Scream Queens. That was an exploration of how women are portrayed in films, particularly horror and science fiction, and I did it through shooting models and scenarios that were very similar to things from the 1950s and 60s, you know, where you'd have a nearly naked woman threatened by some sort of radioactive insect, and that was a stand-in for the sort of fear and paranoia in the Cold War era. Having been a gallery artist for a long period of time, I find that just having rectangles on walls is not very interactive, and I've worked in an art gallery. I see how people come in, they walk around, they stare at a wall, and they go, very nice on the way out. But I wanted to give people something that they could experience in the way that installation art can be experienced. And I also wanted to have a product that you could take home and buy at a very affordable price. Usually I sell them around 35, 40 bucks. And you know, have as a coffee table discussion piece. I've done some other series with the Viewmasters. So I've done my Asian Garden series. I've put some of my instant film work on them. I've done fashion series, and I did one for a particular shoot that was like a 2-day shoot, and I gave it to everybody who was involved in that. Now the cost of these, it depends if you're just getting the reel or if you're getting the reel and the Viewmaster, which is the way that I've gone in the past. Generally it's around $20 to $25 a Viewmaster. So if you intend on selling these, you're gonna have to mark it up 35, 40, 50 maybe, and when people are looking at a toy that costs $50, then they have to think really hard about whether it's worth their time. But if you head towards Image3D around a holiday, there's a lot of coupons. Same with a lot of the other sites where I make the products that I put in my Etsy shop, or the ways I can compile my photography, like the blurb trade books that I use for my zines. There's always gonna be a coupon. If you get a good deal and you want to sell your artwork, then works out great for you. I wanted to make a video about these Viewmasters because I have an Etsy store and I've put them on eBay, and it never fails that custom Viewmaster attracts a lot of attention, and people write me as if I'm the person that makes the custom Viewmasters. Like, I can make the custom Viewmasters from their own images and I'll point them to Image3D, but it seems like there's a lot of interest out there in getting your photographs presented in some unique way that you can communicate to the public besides having them as rectangles on walls. So if you're interested in presenting your images in sort of a fun, poppy way involving toys, Image3D is definitely an option for you.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more creative tutorials, gear reviews and video art. Also check out our Patreon for weekly bonus videos and model photography sets.